What's up, fighters? Today I want to talk to you about overcoming temptation and reminding you that a fighter isn't someone who never fails. A fighter is someone who never quits. A drunk man will do things that he would never do when he was sober. A drunk man or woman will say things that they would never say when they're sober. And I want to read you out of chapter 5 of my book, Willpower. Okay, this is Fighter 5 Keys to Conquering Fear and Reaching Your Dreams. There's a reason why I don't go out after shows, or at least I didn't. There are usually a lot of girls around. I don't like putting myself in compromising positions. I'm not perfect, and I'm not looking to see how close I can get to the edge without falling off. I feel like this is a test of two wills, my flesh and my spirit. I once heard about a man, mid-40s, married, successful, with two beautiful children, who was found crying in a pew with his hands over his face. He had thrown away his marriage, sacrificed his dreams for the future, damaged his character, and lost his kids' respect, and he couldn't even remember the girl's name. It's a heart-wrenching story, and I promised myself I'd never follow in those footsteps. In my industry, promiscuous sex and drug use are rampant. It's really a test of two wills. The older I get, the more tragedies I witness. Now, I'm going to stop there. You can read the rest of my book, Fighter, but I want to put this out there. That's the reason why so many times after the show, I'd go right back to my hotel room. I didn't stay out and have a drink with the guys, even if it was just one, and hang and chill with people, because I didn't want to put myself in compromising situations, okay? That's why I would unplug the TV when I got into the room, and I would honestly just play preaching. I'd play a lot of Believer's Voice of Victory, Kenneth Copeland, Jesse Duplantis, Joyce Meyer, and no matter what you think about them, Joel Osteen would get played as well too, to keep me plugged in, hearing positive stuff, let alone all the doubt, the fear, the insecurities I had on the road. I also didn't want to throw that in with, getting mashed up with alcohol and messing up with my psychology. I'm trying to plug into God so that I don't get tempted to do something stupid. And this is why you've got to continually set up fortified walls around your relationships, around your marriages, because you can build your character. You can build your reputation for years and build it up, and people are known you for this and that, and then within 15 minutes you can throw it away. Like, I could go off and shoot a crazy video just ranting and telling somebody off about something and post it on here on YouTube, Instagram, wherever you're watching this, and then there goes my reputation. Oh, there's the guy that flipped out. And I'm not saying you have to be perfect, but what I'm trying to say is temptation is always out there, but you got to choose to put yourself not in the situations where you're going to get tempted. If you struggle with alcohol, stop going to the parties where there's alcohol, okay, until you've overcome that. All right, don't go into the bar if that's what you struggle with, or if it's drugs or smoking or girls or guys, whatever your struggle, your temptation is, cut it off. I hear sometimes people say, oh, I still struggle with this thing, or I still struggle with that thing, and you make it yours. It's like my struggle or my demons. That's like the worst thing you could possibly say. There comes a time where you just got to say, I'm going to shoot that sucker dead, that lust, that debauchery, that gluttony, whatever it is that you struggle with. Personally, with me, I got to watch out for food. Okay, I gotta watch out for food because I'm an emotional eater. But I just want to encourage you, God will give you the strength. But don't think that you won't do things that you would never do when you're sober. I'm going to read that quote again. A man will do things when he's drunk that he'd never do when he's sober. A man will say things when he's drunk that he would never say when he's sober. And I'm not saying you can never have a drink or something like that, or have a glass of wine at a party, or celebrating a birthday or anniversary or something like that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm talking about getting totally drunk, wasted, and then you spitting off at the mouth, and then ruining relationships, ruining your reputation, taking your character and throwing it away for a 15-minute overnight stand, and you can't even remember the guy or the girl's name. So sad, and I do not wish that against anybody. Now, hey, make sure you get a copy of this book, Fighter 5 Keys to Conquering Fear and Reaching Your Dreams. This ain't no milquetoast soft book. This is going to challenge you, encourage you. Get the ebook or the audiobook. Go to manifestshop.com. Pick one up for a friend. I hope it inspires you. I want to remind you that a fighter isn't someone who never fails. A fighter is someone who never quits. And hey, if that is you, you have fallen down, you have thrown away something, hey, you're not done yet. You can pick yourself back up and keep fighting this race. You know what I'm saying? God's forgiven you. Forgive yourself and move on, my friend.
This is not the